Morning, grade 8. Welcome to today's class. So happy to see that most of you are here already. So today we're going to do a thing called betekenis leer. And that is about onder andere soos ons sal sê synonyme en antonieme en homonieme en homofone. So the theory on this lesson is not a lot because there's not really much to say than just the facts here and there. And then of course there's a long activity that we're going to do. So 4 activities. Let me just see. Okay, so we all say good morning. Okay, so let's start. I want you to take your phones and your books and everything you need to participate in this lesson. Get it ready. And then we'll start this lesson. So are you ready? Let me hear from you guys. Just want to make sure. Bonjour, Afrikaans people. You know what, Lesedi? I had French on university. So you are quite right when you say bonjour, ne? Good morning. Okay, so let me see. Are all of you fine? I just want to see a yes. Can you all hear me? Because one of the last lessons I talked to myself for a while. So Natalie says she can hear me. Okay, so let's start this lesson. Oui, yeah. Okay. All right, so here we go. First of all, one of my favorite parts of a lesson is always to give an inspirational quote. I'm one of those teachers. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Oui? Lesedi, oui? Wat sê jy? Stem jy saam? Guys, please remember that you should always fight for your dreams and try and get to your dreams. And remember that it takes a lot of courage. So yeah, I love Walt Disney's quotes. Oh, okay. Thank you, mademoiselle. Monsieur? Okay, and now we go. Dit is beslis nie maklik om die betekenis van 'n woord te omskryf nie. Maar met so 'n bietjie breinkrag en leer sal dit sommer gou makliker word. In other words, guys, it's not always easy to get the true meaning of a word or to give the meaning of the word, but however, if we put our thoughts and our minds to it and we study, then of course it will become easier. And as I already said, we're going to look at synonyms and antonyms or homofone and homonieme. And let's start with synonyme. Now this is where I want you to make notes or take a picture. So the S in synonyme or synonym stands for same. It is words with a soortgelyke betekenis. Woorde met 'n soortgelyke betekenis. In other words, not necessarily exactly the same, but more or less. Alhoewel woorde soms min of meer dieselfde betekenis kan hê, is dit nie te sê dat die woord by elke plek gaan inpas nie. Met ander woorde, ons praat hier van gevoelswaarde. In other words, guys, in English, even if a word has more or less the same meaning as another word, it's not to say when put in a sentence that that word that is a synonym has got the most, has got the emotional value of the other word. So in other words, when you put a synonym in a sentence, make sure that it's going to have the correct emotional value for that sentence. And then I decided, and I hope you're all fine with this, in order for me to paste synonyms and stuff in this PowerPoint, it's going to make the slide, this PowerPoint, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of slides. So what I've done is, first of all, most of you have got that book, Afrikaans Handbook and Study Guide. Most of you have got that book. The Bible, as I always refer to it. And in that book, there is synonyms and antonyms as far as I know. I can't remember what page. So please go and have a look on that book. Yes, page 46. Lesedi says page 46. Thank you for that. So in that book, you'll find synonyms and antonyms. So please go and have a look there. However, for those who don't have the book, here I've posted, also I've made 2 links for you guys. One is Millie Stronk. Ma'am, is that book available at 1? I'm not sure what you're asking there. Ntlala, don't worry, welcome. Okay, guys, so let's just quickly say that book there. Oh, no, man. The Afrikaans. Oh, look at my typing. Okay, there you go, Natalie. Yes, that's what I wanted to type. P and A and C and R. they will have that book for you guys. And I don't think it's that expensive. I'm not sure. But yeah, it is really a good book to have. But to get back to the PowerPoint slide, these are two resources. First one is Millistronk. If you go to Millistronk, you'll see there's the antonyms is standing there. But on that whole page, there's antonyms, synonyms, homofone, homonieme. So if you just go to that website there exactly as it is there, you'll find it there. And then also the website roekeloos.co.za, they've got also synonyms, antonyms, homofone, homonieme. And there's lots and lots and lots and millions of millions. So that's why I said I'd rather give you a resource and you can go and study it yourself. And then as Lesedi said on page 46 and that Afrikaans Bible, you'll find it there as well. So do you all understand synonyms before we go on? Take a picture quickly. Okay. Do you all understand? Have you taken your picture? Great, great. Okay, so let's go on. Next one, antonieme, antonyms. Nou in Afrikaans sê ons dit is anders. Dit is 'n woord wat die teenoorgestelde betekenis het. The A is vir anders. En hier staan dit, 'n antoniem is 'n woord met die teenoorgestelde betekenis as 'n ander. So 'n voorbeeld is vet, die antoniem van maar. In other words, guys, big and small, fat and thin, warm and cold, that is antonyms of each other. And then again, two resources, again, Millistronk and Roekeloos, they've got pages and pages and pages. Yeah, and Natalie, it's the opposite. Okay, so take a picture and indicate to me whether you are okay with this. Do you understand it or not, please? Okay, then I'm going on. Then homofone. Now, this is a bit more difficult, and this is where you really have to think. So synonyms and antonyms are, in my opinion, quite easy to study. Well, what it means, actually. And you have to go and study the different synonyms and antonyms. So that is studying work. Homofone and homonieme is also studying work. But you must distinguish between the two words, and even if you write the word exactly down, you must distinguish between the meanings. So homofone, and I've made it in capital letters here for you, is words wat dieselfde uitgespreek word. Words that are pronounced the same, but differently spelled, verskillend gespel en verskillende betekenisse. So the words look or sound the same, but they don't look or mean the same thing. Right, and then I've got examples here, like the word reis. Reis is to travel, tour. Reis with a long I is a course soort that we get. Fonds with a F means money. Fonds with a V means something that has been found. You've found something. Noot with a T, musiek. Noot with a D, druk. Graad with a D, akademies. It's academic. Graad with a T is a visgraad. Guys, I'm not sure what you call a visgraad in English, but what I'm going to say is, and you're going to laugh at this, but it's just explaining it literally. So if that bones that you get in a fish, that small little bones, that's what we call a visgraad. Okay, so I really don't know what you call that in English. Perhaps if you know, you can quickly say it to me. I laughed so hard when I a herringbone. Yeah, well, this morning I Google translated and it just translated it back, and then there was another word that they gave me. It was just funny. So is it a herringbone? All right, so now I've learned something as well. So you see, we learn from each other in this class. That's what I like. Okay, so then also Millistronk, there's a whole list of resources or homofone daar vir jou. Take a picture. And I want to know if you understand this concept. This is important. Okay, great. Guys, just before we go on, tell me how is assessments going? You guys have started with assessments, name. En hoe gaan dit? Hoe gaan dit met julle toetse? Is dit? How does it work? Do you go onto a website and then you get the test, or how does it work? Okay, all right. So are you ready for the Afrikaans one on the 27th? Nhlanhla, hoekom sê jy nee? Okay, guys, remember, I'm going to check my emails tonight, and if you really struggle, or tomorrow, you must please tell me with what concept you're struggling. I'll help you where I can. Okay, and then go on the links and on the drive and go and find the PowerPoints there. If you go through the PowerPoints and you say, oh, I don't understand this, then email me and say, ma'am, that PowerPoint, that slide, and then I'll explain it to you. It's very important to me, okay? So I'm here for you this weekend when you have to study. Okay, just to go on, I said most of you do understand homophones, so I'm going to go on. Last one, homonieme. Words that sound the same, spelled the same, different meanings. It's okay, Cheryl. Don't worry. Okay, so words that sound the same, dieselfde gespel, spelled the same, verskillende betekenisse, different meanings. If you look at this word examples, the word by, in Afrikaans it refers to an insect, a bee, and it can also refer to have somebody close to you, by jou te hê. The word kan refers to a can of water, and it can also be an explanation of that you are able to do things. Kan meaning able to do things. Okay, and then also on the same website as antonyme, you'll find homonieme. Take a picture and tell me whether you are fine. Cheryl, please, I'm going to go back for Cheryl's sake so that she can just take pictures. So Cheryl, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the slide on synonyme. And then I want you to take pictures as we go on. Did you hear me, Cheryl? Okay, so for Cheryl's sake, I'm quickly going back. Cheryl, take a picture of synonyme. Hi, Lesedi. Man, jy moet nog steeds chores doen. Antonieme. Homofone. And homo... Oh, my soul. Homofone. Sorry. Are you done with this one, Cheryl? Sorry. Then homonieme. Lesedi, before we go on, you must remember, even chores, it teaches us something. So we have to help with chores in the house. I've got a baby, but as soon as that baby can understand, I'm going to make him do stuff in the house. He's going to cut the grass and stuff like that. It's good for them. As soon as he is able to do that and understands. So you must also do your chores, learn from that. Because when you're a grown up, you have to do everything. Okay, I do chores. It's good, Lesedi, you must. Okay, kiddos, can I go on to the exercises? Please quickly go back to homonieme. No problem, Helen. I'll go back to that for you. Homonieme. There you go. Let's see. Mosa says, ja, juffrou. Yeah, I wish I never grew up. Yeah, me too. I miss high school. I loved high school. I loved my high school. I wish I could go back in time sometimes. Okay, are you ready? Ready, steady, go? Okay, Helen, are you done? Can I go on? Dis 'n plesier. Okay, so now we're going to do an exercise, 4 of them. And here I want you to put your smile on your face. This morning, I did also this lesson with a grade 7 class. I made a mistake. It's actually your lesson, but then I made a mistake and I accidentally did the same lesson with them. So I've put in some extra stuff here. But we laughed so much because, sometimes you don't have the vocabulary of another language. So like my vocab in English is not so well. So the kids really tried to work together with me, and we laughed sometimes because your understanding of a word is not the way I know it because it's my language. But you guys must know, also see with me with English, sometimes you can laugh at me also. Helen, I don't teach anymore. I did teach at a school at a high school Bastion, but that was last year. Now I'm teaching just from home. So yeah, you are my kids now. I'm teaching you. Okay, so let's have fun with this activity. Work together. If you think it's funny, give a weird word. Just work together. Just enjoy it, okay? Okay, so number 1. Jana is pragtig. Nou, kom ons kyk vir 'n synoniem. Mooi of vriendelik. Which one of these two words is the synonym for pragtig? Good, good, Helen and Lissetti and Natalie and everyone. It is mooi. Good. Next one. Ons beplan ons vakansie op die almanak. That one we laughed about. Kids didn't know what an almanac is, so let's see if you guys know. What is the synonym for almanac? Lissetti, jou eyster. Baie, baie mooi. Yes, it is a calendar. Great, great. 3. Die skrywer wil graag anoniem bly. Anoniem, does it mean naamloos of bekend? More or less the same. Lissetti and Helen. Quickly tell me, if I want to stay anonymous, what does it mean? I don't want my name to be known. Nee. So from Cheryl downwards, everybody's got it correct. So the synonym for anonym is naamloos. Correct. Die jong seun het 'n groot eetlus. The young boy has got quite a big something, appetite. So eetlus, just say appetite. Good, 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 good. Number 5. Die olifant is groot. Groot. Kolossaal of klein? Helen, you're correct. It's kolossaal. Good, 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 good. Okay. 6. Hy het lank studeer vir 'n argitek, dokter of boukundige. Architect. Synonym. Dokter of boukundige. Wonderful, you guys have it. It is a boukundige. Guys, I don't even have to teach you this stuff. This is how good you are. Daar is baie verskillende diere spesies. Talle of menigte. Think carefully. Baie. Baie. Talle of menigte. Synonym. Okay. Okay. And what if I told you it's both? Baie also means talle and also menigte. Ja, Lissetti, definitely. It means a lot, all of them. So that is so that is definitely the answer there, I promise you. Then nobody's wrong. Nobody is wrong, everybody is correct. Number 8. Die verkoopsman is 'n bedrieër. Think carefully. Skelm, booswig, skurk. He's a liar. Skelm, booswig, skurk. Okay? Okay? But what have I told you? It's all 3 of them. You see? Yeah, Lissetti, you must go and study this now. 'n bedrieër is 'n skelm, 'n booswig. Nobody's wrong again. Yeah, Helen. Imagine if we did this for money. Can you think how much money we've been made with this? Nee. Nommer 9. Die boek wat hy gelees het is boeiend. The book that he read is buoyant. Is it neat of interessant? No, Natalie, not in this case. Cheryl says interessant. Helen says interessant. And there you go. Guys, what did I tell you about seeing the spelling on the screen and typing the spelling there for me? It's okay, Lissetti, don't worry. Okay, nommer 10. Die vertoning was omtrent 'n lekker ervaring. Ervaring, is it feitelik or ondervinding? Come on, Lissetti, you guys, you can do this. Okay, Klanla says feitelik. Okay, but what if I told you it was just ondervinding? Okay, so it's ondervinding. All right. No, it's not both, Natalie. Oh, okay. All right. Take a picture and then we'll go to the next one. Okay, done? Done? Gonna count till 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, are you all fine? Okay, let's go on. Antonyme. Let's go to that. No, with antonyme, it means it's the different or opposite meaning. So I'm not going to even do the first one with you because you're supposed to know this now. Die hond is oorgewig. What's the opposite of oorgewig? Is it maar of vet? Okay. Oorgewig means that you are fat or that the dog is fat. However, the opposite of fat is thin, and the word for that is maar. Okay. But what if I told you it was maar? Then you would have been correct. Then you would have been correct, Lisette. Okay, let's go on. Number 2. This is a lekker one. This is, if you know this, then you're gonna be on top of it. Sy is 'n amateur fotograaf. And if I say on top of it, it means you're gonna learn from this. Sy is 'n amateur fotograaf. Amateur. Dis sy. When you're an amateur, it means you don't have much knowledge. So if you're not an amateur, you're professional. Good. You guys rock. Oops. Sorry, man. Number 3. Die motor beweeg agtertoe. So the car is moving backwards. So what would it be? The opposite of agtertoe. Would it be vorentoe of agteruit? It would be vorentoe. Correct. Correct. Okay, next one. Dit is beter om snags vis te vang. Snags, does it mean what's the opposite of snags? Bedags of môre? Correct. Bedags. Well done, Tlandla. Number 5. Dit is die begin van die nuwe periode. Begin. Opposite of begin. Diskant of einde. Good, Lisette. Tlandla, Natalie, all of you. Good. Number 6. Haar wiskunde som was verkeerd. If it's not wrong, it is correct or right. Nee, so what would it be here? Correct of reg? Think carefully, children. Think carefully. If you look at that answer. Lisette! Yes, Tsetsa, yes, it's both. Yes. You guys, you rock. Nommer 7. Jy moet die struktuur bou. Does bou refer to, what's the opposite? Breek of verkoop? Breek. Well done. Nommer 8. Hulle gaan ergens met vakansie. Ergens. Is it nêrens of daar? In Tlandla, dat sê, dis nêrens. Baie goed. 9. Die vrou is siek. Siek. As jy nie siek is nie, is jy gesond of moeg? Guys, think carefully here. Gesond, Cheryl, that's correct. Die water in die kloof is dof. As iets nie dof is nie, is dit goed of helder. If it's not, I don't know what you call dof in English. Das hy, helder. Help me with the word in English for dof. What does dof in English mean? If it's not clear? No. If it's not dof, I think, isn't it unclear? I think it's unclear. So the answer there is helder. Now, take a picture. I'm going to count till 5 in French. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I go on? Done. No, I don't talk Spanish. Is that what you're saying there? Oh, limos, is Natalie. Yo, what are you saying there? I'm surprised now. What is that? Natalie, translate. I'm interested now. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. That is now cool. Okay, so there you go. Have you all taken a picture? Yes, you did. So now let's go to Homonieme. So the activity is a bit different. I'm going to give you the word deer, and you must make 2 sentences telling me, or just tell me what the 2 different deer words mean. So the first one, maak die deur toe, in other words, close the door. And then the second sentence will be help haar deur die moeilike tyd, helping her through. So deur can also mean through. So now number 2 is up to you guys, duur. So 2 explanations for the word duur. 2 explanations there. Try, and please, we are here to have fun. So if we make a joke, or not a joke, but if we have something wrong, it's okay. Okay, first one, Natalie says it is dear. Yes, so something is expensive. Other one, think of time with the other things. So the afspraak, no, I'm not going to give the answer away if I use the Afrikaans one. So the other, in English would mean that a meeting is going on this long. So, yeah, think, Google it. Google it. Go and Google homonieme, homofoon, homonieme duur. You'll find the answer. I'm gonna give you a minute. Okay, so Helen says today. Okay, das say Helen, it's the duration. Correct. Okay, so die afspraak. Die afspraak sal 'n uur duur. The duration would be an hour. The duration is duur. And then die klere is duur. Something's expensive. You guys rock at this. Number 3, ken. The word ken. Try. Natalie, what on earth are you saying there? Is that... Okay, so Cheryl, yes, a Kenya. Good. So that's the first one, is to know somebody. Ken, no. What's the other one? That's very, very, very obvious. You can touch it. It's right under your mouth. That's it, sets your chin. Correct. Ek ken haar baie goed. Haar ken is stikkend na die val. Correct. Another one, geld. Geld. Money. Okay, the other one. This is something you're going to have to think about. Get out your Google there. Natalie, just have a look again. Geld. Okay. No. Okay. Let's try again. Well, I'm going to give you the answer because I see we've got only a few minutes left and I actually have another activity. Okay. It means dit kos baie geld om 'n huis te koop, so it refers to money. En dan the sentence. Die reëls geld vir almal. Geld can also mean apply. The rules apply to everyone. Okay, so there you go. Number 5, and this one This one you have to do by yourself, because I know you can. Brak. Brak. Go and Google Homonieme brak, and you'll see. Homonieme brak. Google that. Google it. Don't just answer. No, that is broke. Hidden, that means to be broke or something. But Homonieme, Google Homonieme brak. You'll find it. Okay, I'm gonna count till 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to go on if you don't try. Yes, let's say that it refers to a dog. And the other one? The other one? Good, Ntlhandla. That's hy, Ntlhandla. That's hy, baie goed. So in other words, it means, and I don't like to say this, you can also call a dog, a hond, a brak, which is a horrible way to talk to a dog. I don't like using that word for a dog because dogs are precious. But then also die water is brak. This is when you maybe go to a school camp in, say, a place near the Bosveld maybe, and you drink that water and it tastes salty. That is when you say die water is brak. It's disgusting. It is really, it's like a mouthful of salt. Okay, so there, take a picture. Ja, Lesedi, I agree. I never call my dogs a brak. I call them prince and princess. Okay, Cheryl says she's done. Okay, can I go to the last activity? I think we might just get it finished. Great, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Now, we're going to do the same with homofone, the first one. Now you must give me the meaning of both of that stuff. And this is why I say Google is somebody's friend here, because you can go and Google FAL. Google homofone, FAL and FAL. The one with the F, the one with the V. And then you tell me, what do you say it is? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Google homofone, FAL. Okay, Natalie, you're correct, and Helen, you're correct. Faal with an F means to fail at something. In Afrikaans, jy misluk. En faal with a V refers to pale or bland, yes. So faal is to misluk, en faal kan vervelend wees, is 'n vuil wit kleur, bleek geel, gryserig of bleek bruin. So in other words, guys, not the type of color you want to wear, for instance. Okay, for your matric very well. Number 2, fear or fear. Try it, try it. Google, Google. Google homofone, fear and fear. One with a F, one with a V. Okay, so Tsetsa, you've got the one there. Fear with an F means to sweep the floor, and there's another meaning for that. And fear with an no, not with an F, with a V and F. Yeah. So the first fear is a fairy. So you see there. And fear with a V can refer to, 1, to sweep or swipe, and 2, and I got that word this morning, it's when you refer to a bunch of cattle, for instance. Let me just quickly Google that for you guys. It irritates me if I can't find a word. Like I said, it refers to cattle, but there was another word this morning. Ja, ons praat van vee. So yeah, I think it might just mean cattle, but yeah. Okay, so number 3, force with an F and force with a V. Google wormofone force and force, and you'll see. Okay, so I see we've got some answers here. Okay. So I see there's a word prince in there. So force with an F means krachtig, stewig, sterk. Somebody's got force, né? So Cheryl, you were correct there. And then force with a V refers to a koning, for instance, a king or a prince. Okay, so that is the meaning of these two words. Then this one is quite easy. Hal with 2 A's and hal with an AE. See if you can find that one. Okay, so Mosa, which one is hail? Lesedi, I focus now. Okay, so hail with an AE refers to hail that falls out of the sky when there's a storm. That little pieces of ice. And haal with 2 A's mean to go and get something. So a haal with 2 A's, na iets of iemand wat genoem word gaan. So you go to somebody and you get something. And haal with an AE means pieces of ice that fall from the sky when there's storms. There is, for instance, a storm. Last one. This one you can do. Foot in foot. Okay, so first of all, okay, so I know the foot with a T is the foot that you're all talking about now. So foot with a T, dasa and tlandla. Foot, V-O-E-D. Foot with a D means to feed or to nourish. So mother feeds her baby. Okay, there you go. Foot met 'n D van kos voorsien en dan voet met 'n T, deel van mense se been waarop getrap word. So you're walking with your feet. Okay, now listen to me carefully. You guys have just done 4 parts of betekenis leer in an hour, which means this takes so long sometimes to teach, and you guys have just rocked this today. I'm very proud of you. So this slide will be uploaded for you guys by the weekend. Please remember to go and study for your assessment. I will talk to you about your assessment tomorrow. Just to give a few hints and tips here and there. And then I'll see you tomorrow. Sanitize, masks, keep safe, goodbye.